Hi, I'm Neil Santos, and I'd like to welcome you to the Pentatonic Way guitar series. If this is your first time with us, allow me to extend a personal invitation to grab your guitar and play along with us during the show. And if you've been with us before, please allow me to thank you for inviting us back for another chance to jam with you. We're going to use some simple chords in the pentatonic scale, and for each show, I'm going to show you how to play lead guitar over them in a simple way so you sound like a pro. So I tell you what, let's get started. The concept behind the Pentatonic Way system is easy to understand and remember, and it is this. For every chord, there's a matching pentatonic scale. That's it. For example, when playing over a G minor chord, you play a G minor pentatonic scale. Or if you're playing over a D major chord, you play a D major pentatonic scale. You simply match the note name and tonality of the chords and the scales, and everything you play will sound amazing. So let's begin with this progression today. We're going to start with the C major chord and move up to a D major chord. All right, so you have your C major chord here on the 3rd fret, on the A string, because that's A, A sharp, B, and then C. And you play it like this. First finger on the 3rd fret on the A. Now if you can, use your pinky finger to bar the next 3 strings on the 5th fret. So you have 3, 5, 5, 5. And if you can, try to use this finger to bar the 3 at the bottom. But that's not really necessary. I mean, you get the sound of the chord with just these notes. All right? And for the D, we're just going to move up 2 frets because you have C, C sharp, and D. And you can play your D major here. All right? So you have 5, 7, 7, 7, and 5, if you can get it. A good way to get that note is to really bend your pinky on that first knuckle. Try to push it up there, and it'll give you the clearance you need to get that note underneath. All right? All right, cool. I'm just going to record a quick loop of that so we can jam on it later. All right, cool. So you have your C and your D. All right, cool. So let's look at the scales we're going to use over this chord progression. So for the C major, we're going to use the C major pentatonic scale. Now instead of doing it up here on the C note, like we've done before using that 2nd shape, I thought we could do something different today and start here on this note. So you know whenever you play this chord shape, you'll be able to use this scale shape. And what that is the 5th scale shape of the pentatonic. So we're going to start on the 3rd fret, and it's going to be 3, 5, 3, 5, and that's your root right there of the chord and the scale. And then on the D string, you have 2, 5, then 2, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And descending, that's 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 3. All right? Cool. Now, just like we did with the chords, we can change that to D just by moving up 2 frets. So you have C, C sharp, and then D. So let's take that 5th shape and move it up to D. We're going to start on the 5th fret on your E string. So you have 5, 7, 5, 7. You have 4, 7, 4, 7. Then 5, 7, 5, 7. Cool. So let's listen while I demonstrate what it sounds like when we combine our 2 major chords and our 2 major scales. Feel free to noodle along with me while I play and explore the sounds a bit. So there's the C, and there's the D, all right? throw a lot of slides in. You can also just take some different notes from the scale and just use those as chords. Cool chord voicings, and everything you pick is going to sound great. Hear how they all blend together? The reason for that is that a lot of the same notes from the chord that we're using appear in the scale that we're using. So if you look at the chord, we have 3, 5, 5, 5, 3. And we look at the scale, starting here, we have 3, 5, and then 3. That's in the chord. And then you have 5, 2, 5. That's in the chord. 2, 5, that's in the chord. 3, 5, which is in the chord. And then you have your 3 here. Cool. So let's take a minute now and look at a pentatonic lick you can add to your bag of tricks. All right? So using that same scale, the 5th shape of the pentatonic, I want to show you how you can break it up into sequences of 4. People do this a lot to get used to the scale, but also to incorporate it into your playing as part of your licks. So let's start on the top string on the 3rd fret. And all you're going to do a sequence of 4 is play 4 notes, and then go back and play 4 notes and group them into groups of 4. And it'll sound like this when you're done. Might sound familiar, I mean, like you might have heard it in music that you listen to. So all you need to do is start on the first note here, 3, and play 4 notes up the scale, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you start on the second note of the scale and do the same thing. You start and play 4 notes from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start on the 3rd note and play 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So tab-wise, that's going to be 3, 5, 3, 5, and now 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, 5, 2. So you get the idea. Now you can incorporate that into your playing any way you like. Oh, descending would be the same, right? Sorry, so it would be 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 5, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, and continue. Cool, so let me try that over our progression and see if I can incorporate it into my solos, all right? So let's see. Take 2 of them and just loop them. the idea. You don't have to always be moving from one point to the next. You can just, instead of like traveling through the scale, you can just kind of lay low and loop it. Do one group of four or two groups of four like I was doing, so. And then start traveling and resolve into the next scale when it comes around. Just some ideas to help you get more mileage out of your pentatonics. All right? So now it's time for you to grab your guitar and have some fun. I'm going to play a little rhythmic accompaniment along with this loop, and you jam along using the scales on the screen. All right? Ready? Let's go. There's your C. So you play that on the third, and then move up to the fifth. All right? Try those quarter note, those groups of four. That'd be fun. Keep it simple. You know, if you're new to the pentatonics, even simple melodies are going to sound great. Yep. You can play double notes for each one, maybe. And try to land on the next one. That's going to make it sound like a melody. And then back. Now you got something going on, you know? So take little ideas like that. So I hope you can hear, as you're playing, how they're interacting. Each note from the scale is interacting with the chord. How different notes give you a different feeling. There's no wrong notes here, so it's all based on how you feel each note, and what you like and what you don't like. So that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this approach to improvising and it helps you play with confidence and find your own voice on the guitar. It's a simple way to understand the guitar that you can do. And if you try it, I'd love to hear some recordings of what you're doing. So if you have time, take a video and send it to me at thepentatonicway.com. Till then, from all of us here at the Pentatonic Way, I'd like to wish you happy picking and good luck, my friend. See you later.